Welcome to Total Land. Five industries that are seeing a rise in remote workers. Till a generation ago, the definition of working would be going to office in the morning and returning back in the evening. This would include the considerable section of your day being spent battling the traffic. Also, the fact that you have to spend some 8 to 9 hours in the office premises on a fixed basis end up taking a toll on your family life and work life balance. However, these days things are in for change. The information technology and the internet becoming popular, the accessibility of people has increased. This has given a lot of people the luxury of working from home or remote locations. In the recent years, this particular trend has been observed in the Indian subcontinent as well. Amongst all the jobs that allow a person to work remotely, there are five sectors that are seen to be doing so in greater numbers. Indeed, thousands of Indians are seeking employment in these industries, and the scope of growth here is also magnanimous. For those of you who are unaware of the same, this video brings a list of these sectors and talks to you about how the concept of working remotely has shaped India. The first one is accounting sector. As a profession, there is nothing new. The fact that this is one of the career choices that has been most deeply impacted by digital technology makes it one of the most popular options for working remotely. In the Indian context, it was seen that most major companies had their offices in the multiple locations across the country, and the employees from the accounting department would often have to travel from one place to another in order to conduct training sessions, company meetings, etc. In order to bring down the cost involved here, like air tickets, accommodation, etc., companies are now resorting to meeting over Skype or Zoom. This seems to be a win-win situation for both the employer and the employee. Major names in the Indian business world have started using the internet for an increasing number of account meetings. The second one is transcription industry. This is one field that seems to be working just perfect with all the workers working remotely. The key here is the fact that there should be effective communication between the team members, with the modern communication reaching the heights that is it in. It is fairly easy to achieve that. The transcription in questions may be a technical transcription, a legal transcription, or a medical transcription. Most of the transcription firms are located in the metropolitan cities or in the West, and employees functioning for these work from across the length and breadth of the countries. Another factor that is worth mentioning here is the fact that this is one of the most highly paid professions in the world of remote digital working. The third one is content writing and translations. India is one of the most diversified countries across the globe and is a land of many cultures. So it is obvious that the need will arise for content in one language to be translated to others. With the multilingual keyboards becoming popular, more and more people are choosing to work remotely in this particular field of work. Similarly, the increasing number of websites and apps means that there will be a need for people to write the content for those and document all that is necessary. Either as full-time employees or as contractors, these content writers are usually seen to be working remotely. As and when required, their employers schedule meetings with them. Fourth one is customer service. In the last couple of years, the e-commerce sector in India has progressed like never before. These days, people take to online shopping to buy everything from food and clothing to movie and train tickets, etc. In such a scenario, it is obvious that they will need the assistance of virtual assistants, call centers agents, and accounts managers to cater to the needs. This creates a myriad of job opportunities in the sector other than the Indian firms. The nation also caters to a host of businesses in the West by functioning as the offshore delivery centers. All of this mean a growing number of remote customers job for the Indian youth. While it is important to note that in-person customer service still exists in India, its growth in its growth is negligible as companies are investing more time and resources in getting the work done from remote agents. Fifth one is tutoring. Earlier, the image of tutor would mean someone sitting in front of you and teaching you. However, with the changing times, this concept has changed. Today, more and more people are turning to digital learning to tutor the kids. Not only does it give a child the luxury of communicating with a tutor in real time, but it also allows the tutor the advantage of being able to explain the concept better with the help of graphics and animations. With the exceptional pay package available in the field, more and more candidates are taking to digital tutoring and working from the comfort of their homes. The top portals for digital learning in India are Kitabu, Unacademy, NPTEL, Byju's, etc. Thus, we see that just because of your working remotely, it does not mean that the career scope for you is in any way restricted as compared to that of someone working from an office. Nowadays, distance is only a number, and in the coming years, distance will only continue to increase exponentially. Thus, if you are planning to take any remote jobs, this is precisely the perfect time.